and welcome to the NSMBW 90% tournament, of summer 2024. Here we got Group E on stage. We got Peace and Timo. Two very good runners, both with 24. So, should be a good race. That should get started here in a bit. But yeah, looks like Timo's ready to go. Just gonna have to wait for Peace. Get all set up. Seems like Peace is already off. And Timo. Awesome. All right. So just gonna have to wait for a little sync, but looks like we're ready to go. And this is 1-1. Nothing really too crazy. First part of the beginning game is going to be just a little boring, but looks like runners will not be going for DSS. Just going for a normal prop there. Yeah, just a couple tricks. Thought Peace was attempting Goomba Boost, but it looks like he's not. And both runners spinning down, not on the rolling platform, just to gain that little bit of speed. Saves a little bit of time. But yeah. But yeah, both runners have a very decent times. Peace with a 22:38, and Timo rapidly improving quickly, having a 22:06. So both with 24s, and it looks like Timo is gonna have to go for the Ice Flower, accidentally getting hit. Giving Peace already a huge lead in beginning game, because this will mean he'll have to go for some backup strats in 1-3, but both gonna be getting the star. So that is actually quite unfortunate for Timo. Definitely something you do not want happening in the beginning game of a race. You're going to be getting a 454 and a 449. So already just a little bit of a big difference. Sorry, not a little bit. Already just a main difference going to be happening in here. And oh, that was nice. But Peace and Timo, well, Timo did not get the triple jump, but Peace was attempting to do also a triple jump. He did not get it, but that hammer barrel at the beginning is RNG, and sometimes he decides to either jump or not, and you aren't doing the triple jump and make sure you get over him all the time, you do have the possibility of getting hit or not. So, and main reason why Timo will be losing time, because he does have to get Yoshi for where actually never mind, I forgot there was a prop backup, so I was spewing unfacts, things that were not true, but still losing quite a bit of time. But this is nice because he does not have to go for the hopeful 5-3 backup and gets to play 5-1 and have water skip. So it doesn't lose that much time, but definitely not something you would want to happen during beginning game losing prop. It's quite annoying. But I did not know about the 1-3 backup. That was interesting. And Peace getting a 359 World 1, it looked like. Might be a little off. And Timo getting a 413 World 1 exit. So definitely there is around 12 seconds or 11 seconds of difference here. Definitely anything can really happen now. It is World 5. But yeah, 5-1, we do get the star. It is a little faster, and we're going to be doing our neutral vines, which is after grabbing onto the vine and jumping off immediately, you want to only be holding neutral, which is not pressing any of the directional inputs on the D-pad. Because it's just a little faster. And 446 from Peace. Like to see that. And both runners hitting water skip. Timo getting a high 451 actually in the pipe. This might be a 447. But unfortunately missing that pipe kick, so he will be getting a 446 as well. Yeah, other than that, those were decent 5-1s. Up next, also going into Piranha, both runners are spamming A and 2 because on the loading screen it is just faster since there's not much to load in the game. And Peace missing that was the 7th balloon, but missing the balloon on that ground pound. Me losing the round a second, so not much, but it is a little uncomfortable missing a balloon and it's just not going smoothly. But Timo getting a nice 93 in Piranha. And going into 5-3. It is better to just wait a bit at the beginning of 5-3 because of that ramble, and Peace doing a nice little donut skip. Or as you saw Timo doing a little turn back. Also going for donut jump. Also doing that ground pound cancel right there is optimal because, again, like the turn back that we saw from Timo, you do have to wait for the bramble to go for just a bit so you can bounce on his head, or if not, you either get hit or you go too far over him and you get hit. So either way, it's just best to just wait a bit, make sure we can hit that orange part of him. Let me see if we can go over him. So that was actually a nice 5-3 from Timo, as well as Peace. Both getting very nice, except for that last part. I don't know what really happened. Probably a random spin input from Timo, but I'm getting a 442. Yeah, but going into 5 tower. I'm sure both runners will be attempting 5-5-6. They're more than capable of doing it, so hopefully we get to see that. And a little bit of a, yeah. Yeah, it looks like Peace got a little slow on on the jumping platforms right where Timo is right here, but yeah, gonna have to be unfortunately getting a 546. And Timo getting an instant land and getting the nice 5-5-7. You like to see that. So definitely gonna be saving some time back from that beginning game. Gonna be catching up to Peace just a little bit, not too much though. And yeah, also, every time they hit Iggy, they will be going to the right side because that is the most optimal way to do a fast fight. Since Iggy follows Mario every time after you hit him, it is best to just go to the right because getting him on the right side all the time is just somehow the fastest. But yeah, 5 tower, finished and over with. Pretty sure both runners will probably full send 5-4, not going to be doing any saves. Timo probably will most likely not, just because of the fact that he is just behind and he needs to get him back anytime he really can. Looks like Peace is going to take a little save. He is a bit ahead, so he's just going to take a little bit of that time loss to make sure he has a nice smooth 5-4. Not going to be having to take too much of a time loss if he dies. And it looks like Timo did as well. I'm not quite sure. But it did look like the confirmation of the save came up. But I cannot read French, so I do not know. And so far, Peace is having a decent 5-4, as well as Timo. I'm gonna be getting like a 351. And looks like Timo's gonna be getting a nice 352. Oh, looks like Peace was just a little faster than I thought and got a 352. With Timo also getting a 352. So nice 5-4s. Nice decent 5-4s. Yeah, going into 5 Ghost House, not really much of a crazy level in races, but in any percent it can definitely be annoying just sliding down and bonking on the walls. But yeah, nice. 5 Ghost House, except for that last sliding wall, that is going to lose it just a little bit of time. Not too much, though. Yeah, nice first one from Timo. Yeah, actually nice 576. Didn't think he'd lose that much time from that slide, but Timo going to be getting a 575 on the door. Hey, but a nice 569 from Peace, as well as Timo. Both having good 5 Ghost Houses. But yeah, gonna be going into World 8 now. I think Peace is on a decent run. The only real mistake was that he didn't hit 556. But yeah, gonna be getting a 12-18 World 5 exit with Timo getting a 12-24. Yeah. So definitely like still anything could really happen. Like not much of a there's a lot of thing that can still make a huge difference. It's not too big yet. Like a death from Peace right now could definitely bring Timo a big lead. An 8-1 could possibly bring that out. I don't know. We've seen that from other runners in the races, so could potentially happen, but it seems like Peace is having a nice A1 so far, as well as Timo. Both hitting the shell throw very nice. As spinning and then throwing a shell actually does cancel your vertical height momentum, so it is faster to do that over that lava geyser. And the triple jump setup from Peace right here, going to be getting it nicely over that lava geyser. Nice 440. As well as Timo. Love to see it. Nice 433. Yeah, nice A1s from both runners. Though 8-2 is more of the skilled level, as the second to final room has a massive amount of backwards rolling hills, and it can slow you down a bit if you're not able to do the crouch jumps correctly in the middle of them. So, been interesting to see these 8-2s from both runners. Peace making sure he does not get hit by that big meteor. And getting nice RNG for Timo. Yeah, but Peace is really locked in. Haven't seen him played much recently. Not gonna be getting a Guma boost, but he did get somewhat. Just not the correct speed. But it is also faster to avoid getting Big Mario here, since playing as Small Mario is just a little bit faster. And Peace barely about to touch the lava right there, it looked like. As well as Timo, taking that very tightly. Yeah, nice star grabs from both runners. 441. It's a little bit slow, but Timo's going to get in a nice 443. Peace going to have to be turning back on that pow block, but gets the crouch on the middle of that backwards rolling hill. Timo having a nice second final room, getting a 432. Going to be gaining a little bit of time back, with Peace getting a 422. And it looks like Timo might be getting a 426 or a 425. 425. Nice A2s from both runners, with Timo just getting back a little bit of time. But going into a little bit of a relaxation before we get into the final two levels, the two big cases where both runners could either take the lead, a bigger lead, or drastically lose time. But 8-7 is kind of an auto scroller level. You do have to ride on this coaster for a bit, for 2 rooms. There are tricks though, because you do have to move over to 2 other coasters in both rooms. So we'll be seeing Muffin Triple, and Peace also going to be going for a safe mushroom right here. It's like a decent setup. Nice. And a nice Muffin Triple from Timo. Timo basically showing some swag right now, doing a crazy like ground pound into the coaster, as well as Peace getting a nice 414 on the pipe. With Peace as well, gonna be getting actually a 415, very high though, almost was a 416. Timo gonna be jumping over the checkpoint, gonna be going for the red coins. Pray that he doesn't miss, and Peace is actually not going to be going for any of the red coins. No fire flower from him. Oh yeah. Nice wall kicks. Dang, no fireball wall kicks. But still nice to have fire, at least for me. He's definitely safer. But Peace going to be taking the big boy mushroom, jumping over this last guy. So we're going to be getting a nice 338. Looks like Timo's going to be getting a nice 340. Going to be getting a little bit of time back over Peace now. Going into 8 airship. Big decider, and who really will be taking the lead because of a trick called bombless, and everyone loves bombless. And Peace missing the drill right there. A little uncomfortable, I'd say. Timo getting a very tight drill though. I usually see runners go all the way down in races, but Timo took that very tightly. And Peace getting hit from the cannonballs. You hate to see that, so gonna be losing a bit of time. Gonna have to be spinning over, make sure. So Timo did take a little bit of a lead there, but it's still not anything huge. It is unfortunate that Peace got hit. Getting a 453 into the pipe there. And a 440, so it is a 13 IGT difference. It's not too much though. And nice second rooms from both runners. Yeah. Oh, but Timo will be missing that crouch jump into there. Peace, not even going to be tempting and going for the safe spin. And wall kicks will work. And nice spin drill. Peace, not really too confident in that one. Going to have to be going for another spin drill. And Timo getting a nice 407. Definitely played safe. Missing that crouch jump definitely did lose a bit of time, but a 394, fortunately from getting hit, did cost a bit of time, so can't blame him. But gonna be going for bombless, which is the main decider. So Timo getting first hit, love to see it. Gonna be attempting coding. Peace not getting first hit, unfortunate. No double bombless coding from Timo, but both runners not really getting second hit right now. Oh, but Timo gonna be getting third hit. Forgot that the bomb did do that, and he hit the bomb the second time. But yeah, so Timo, sorry, will be taking a huge lead, and Peace actually getting third hit too. So Timo having a bigger bit of a lead now. First hit really helped him out there, but as we go into the final level, seems like didn't really check the ESICs to see how much of a difference, but there's quite a bit of a difference here. I'll see as they go into the entry of 8C, but yeah, definitely still things could happen, but we are approaching into the final level, so definitely very interesting to see. Very still close. And it seems like Peace is just 12 seconds behind Timo. So yeah, 8C is kind of the final decider now, but a 12-second difference is pretty tight for a race, I'd say. And Peace gonna have to be taking a little bit of a safe right there. Gonna be losing a little bit more time. And nice first room from Timo, 656. You'll love to see it. Yeah. And 653. They do have to do a safe spin in the beginning, so don't blame Peace. It's better to play safe than lose prop, because I'm sure both runners are hugely starving right now, especially Peace. Needs to definitely gain back that time. Starving for the meal. Coming right up at 608 pipe entry. .605, and it looks like Peace is taking this 605. It looked like he was taking it risky, but locked back in and made sure to play safe. And nice corridor from Timo. Not sure if I butchered that word. That did sound a little weird to me, but Peace also getting some nice fire patterns. Gonna have to turn back for a bit though. I'm sure both runners are hugely starving right now. Still think this is either a high 24 pace. Not too quite sure. Yeah, looks like Timo will be going for the meal. And it looked like a late spin right there to me. Yeah, unfortunate, but he did get a nice backup fireball, so we'll be going for nice little. And it looks like Peace will not be attempting the meal, just going to be going for nice fireballs. So it is actually pretty close. Though I still think Timo is just a little bit ahead. But Pete's getting nice fireballs right here. But Timo is going to be heading to escape first. The last part of escape. And having a nice escape. Pete's catching up now. And both runners doing as they do. And getting a 550 flat, 25.05. And a 25.12. So only really 8-second difference. Really close race, but game one going to Timo. GG's, guys. That was very close. Yeah, definitely game two. Definitely getting me excited for game two. This is a very nice matchup. But yeah, on to game two now. Very good runs from both runners. And I'm sure as both runners, they're not necessarily focusing on getting the wins here. They're more of focusing on just bringing down their median times, making sure it is lower than the people in their group stage. So, yeah, definitely nice to go for some safe strats and get some nice consistent times. Yeah, so it looks like Timo did do a safe stave after 5 tower. I didn't really notice since I couldn't read French, but gonna be getting ready for game two, it seems like. Peace is just gonna hang around on the credits for a bit. Do some reflection. Revision, and then lock back in for game two. It wasn't a very drastic loss. It was a very close match, so it's not like very drastic. The main huge difference was mainly probably bombless, 5.56. Peace didn't get huge many of those. He did get one bombless hit though. Timo did get 2. But he did miss the meal, and it probably would have been more of a difference if he had gotten the meal. So Timo might be rethinking of how he does it. Gonna have to lock back in for that game 2 to hit it. Yeah, if Timo takes this game 2, he will be winning the matchup. But if Peace brings this to a game 3, that'll be very interesting to see. Oh. Oh. Yeah. What? What the fuck? Zero. One. Yep. All right, and off with game. Looks like Peace's stream is frozen for right now for me. But Timo is off. I'm ready to go. Might have to sync up. Timo gonna have to. Oh, taking a death. Not sure what's actually happening right now. But it seems like Timo took a death in 1-1. And Peace is gonna be starting off. Gonna have to have a little bit of a difference for a bit, but Peace will now be starting off. And Timo gonna be missing the Goomba boost and prop, unfortunately. But still getting prop, but not as fast as he wanted, probably. He's also doing the same mistake as Peace. It looks like gonna get a 451 in 1-1. But yeah, so Peace is ahead just because of no death and starting just a little bit later. But that is why he looks behind. But Timo did unfortunately have to take a death. I've noticed, I've said this probably too many times, but at least it's a little confusing to me. But both runners having decent 1-2 starts so far. Gonna be getting that star. Having some nice rotating platforms, as hitting a precise angle is the max, not the max, the best way to get higher speed, faster speed. Yeah. Forgot to see that IGT from Timo, but seems like Peace will get in a 455. And yeah. Not the best start off for Timo so far, but Peace having a decent World 1 so far. Gonna be going into 1-3. Killing that Hammer Bro though. And 1-3 from Timo. But yeah. So 1-3. A little bit of a chill level after that hammer bro up until this spin. Timo nicely getting it. It's like Peace is going to be going for this single jump. Been love to see it. Yeah, nice 1-3s from both runners. Timo glad to not have to go for the progressional berry. Which I did not know that was a backup, but I was told from Enforcer, by getting all the berries with Yoshi, with Ice Flower, it works as a progressional power-up, so the next one on the list would be Prop instead of Fire Flower, since you were not as normal Mario. But as runners are spamming A and 2 right now to load up cannons and piranha sections much faster, since there's not much for the game to load here, since it is just a regular cannon that shoots Mario off into the distance. Not really much you gotta do here. But yeah, Timo gonna be getting a 426 World 1? Yeah, 426 World 1. And it seems like Peace is actually going to be getting a nice 358? 359. So yeah, definitely a big difference. But mainly, I did not know that death was going to cost Timo that much. At least it was not in the later levels, because you would have had to go through the whole Yoshi back up in 1-3. But yeah, gonna be nicely getting the star here. And gonna be waiting for a bit. Accidentally bonking on those steps, but getting some nice neutral vines. Crouching on the piranha. The piranha's spike ball. Nicely hitting water skip. Getting closer to hitting that spike ball. But yeah, nice 5-1 so far. Except for that bonk from Timo, getting a 445, but nice high 451 from Peace. I'm missing pipe kick again. Gonna be getting also a 445, sorry. Yeah. Kind of the same 5-1, so not really anyone gaining time, but not really anyone losing time. Except for... And Timo missing the third ground pound. A third balloon ground pound right there. Unfortunate and uncomfortable to see. But Peace gonna be spinning up. And also missing the ground pound on that 7th balloon. So, I'm the same piranha, but just in a different location. But as we go into 5-3, gonna be doing our turn back at the start. Timo going for donut jump. And unfortunately jumping too much further over that second bramble, so he will have to go for the waiting strat. And it seems like Peace is just gonna go for a safer strat. I'm gonna have to be wall kicking. I have to unfortunately taking a spin over and safely playing that section right there. Kind of giving a huge, not huge, but a little bit of time loss. I will say it is a little confusing since it does look like Timo is ahead, but I'm going for a pipe kick too. But you have to remember he did die in 1-1 and the timers are also different. But yeah, so Peace is going to be losing a little bit of time, but still just a little bit ahead. Not a little bit, but still ahead. But getting a 436 and 5-3. But yeah, going to 5 tower. Gonna be attempting the 556. Timo was successful with the earlier getting a 557, so hopefully we get to see that again. I'm sure he would love to see that again as well. I'm sure he just scraping for any time, see if he can get back after that death, because it was unfortunate. Nice instant land again, getting a 557. And Peace is definitely going to be hoping to hit 556, because last time he was just a little bit slower. And highly taking that. And losing prop right at the end, but we'll be getting 555s. But this is now a major time loss. He's not have prop for 5-4. But nice 530 from Timo. As again, both runners will be going to the right after hitting Iggy, since it is the most optimal way to fight him, since Iggy does follow Mario after hitting him. But a 918 exit from Timo. And it seems like it is cutting down closer now, but Timo will be taking a much bigger lead into this next level. Yeah, and a 855 high. So, more of a 23-second difference, but that is about to get much bigger and reversed. So, Timo taking the lead now. If he does not die in 5-4. Seems like he did not take the save, it looked like. But Timo's a very rapidly good runner, and having actually a little bit of a freak out in 5-4 right here. And nice. Gonna be missing that Koopa Troopa at the top. As if you do spin too high, you can't get hit. And getting a 356, so he's gonna be getting a 349 possibly. I might be wrong again with my math. Oh, 350. I guess I really am bad. But yeah, unfortunately, we're gonna have to be seeing some killing of Bowser's enemies now for about 2 minutes of Peace just going at it, killing everyone on the raft, so we can make sure that that counter gets down to 0. Because if it gets up to 5, as you saw, it does max out and stops for a bit. But Timo going to be going into 5 Ghost House. As we saw earlier, he had a very nice, clean 569. I'm sure he's going to go for that again, or if not, a 570. Having a nice first room so far. Going to be getting a nice 585. But yeah, gonna be bonging a little bit, getting 569. Clean. Clean. But unfortunately, no meme jump, so it wasn't Mr. Clean, but it's very nice for a race, nonetheless. And Peace gonna be finishing off with not the best in what he wanted to expect with the 246. But Timo gonna be going into World 8 now. Gonna be having a, seems like a 12, maybe 40 exit. $12.39. But yeah, peace2u gonna be going into Ghost House. And gonna be forgetting what to do in Gonna be getting a 581 on the door, but Timo gonna be going into 8-1. Excuse me. And a nice shell throw. Again. And a 566 from Peace. Yeah. Seems like Timo is having a nice A1. And, you know, not anything too bad going on. I'm gonna clean A1. Unfortunately, Peace will not be able to go for the little small optimization of the shell throw. But he won't be losing too much time, as he'll just have to go for the backup Fire Flower. 433, night 1, nice to see. And a 13, 35, so about of a, like a 50, it's around like a 53-second difference. 54, 50, it's around a 50-second difference right now. And actually, never mind, Timo will be taking a death from the RNG of the Meteors in 8-2. Unfortunate to see, but it's not really that much since it was in the first room. And he was small Mario, so he doesn't really lose anything. But the only thing he does lose is some time. In time for Peace to gain back. But probably the quickest death you could have had in World 8. So it's not too bad, but definitely not what he wanted, though. Definitely wants to keep the lead as big as he can. Make sure he has time to get back over in bombless, as we saw earlier, or hitting the meal. But he is still ahead, so 443 pipe and a 432 pipe from Peace. Again, had to do a little bit of a maneuvering since he did not have prop, wasn't able to run just to the right, so can't blame him. But Timo having a nice second to final room, getting a 425 again. And Peace meeting up with Timo as he exits. So they are just one level behind now each other. So yeah, going into 8-7. As it is the calm before the storm, as I would say. But you're definitely still in the storm because we definitely do need to do some optimization in 8-7. Yeah, Peace having a nice 8-2. He did miss Goomba Boost, unfortunately. Yeah, we're gonna get a 442. And Timo going for Muffin Triple. Nicely hitting it. Love to see it. And a nice second room from Peace. 431 pipe. Gonna be getting a 424. 424. Nice ground pound and twirls from Timo, getting a 415. Did not seem as high as his last one. And some nice little swag right there. Love to see it for the fans. Seems like he's getting all 3 star coins too, as any NSMBW runner does in an auto scroller. If they can. If they can, they will get all 3 star coins. And yeah, nice wall kicks. Peace again going for the mushroom at the start of the level. Nice. 100%ing 8-7. Nice muffin triple from Peace. Gonna be losing a little bit of time though. And a nice 340 again from Timo. Eight seven seems like a very confident level Timo has, and having a little bit of a crash here. Should be good though. Going for that first star coin from Peace, getting a 414. And we're just gonna be waiting a bit, and no second star coin from Peace. And as we saw earlier, Peace does not go for the fire flower here, so he's just seen the normal mushroom. And Peace is already at the pipe of airship. Insane. And 453. I can't really say what happened in the beginning, but you know, sure he played well. He only got one IGT off of the best that I've seen. So still having a nice airship, getting a 440, 439 actually. My bad. And not getting the jump into there. Gonna be holding the Mecha Koopa for a bit, showing around a 8 airship, and wall kicks will work. And nice spin. It looked a pretty little bit of tie, but did look very also confident. Well, he looked confident in doing it. So Peace going into airship now, spinning all the way down, making sure the Mecha Koopas do not hit him, and he does not get crushed. Yeah, Timo going for bombless now. Getting first hit again. But Peace also taking a hit again. An airship. No double bombless coating, unfortunately. But he gets a troll hit for first third. Ooh, but nice second, third hit. So taking a much bigger lead now. It's kind of the same bombless actually from first game. So Timo going to be going into 8 castle now. Again, Peace had that little bit of a slowdown, so he will be getting a 439 pipe entry. Not right here, but a 426 into there. Yeah, Timo on a much bigger lead now. And Peace missing the spin right there. Missing it again. Waiting for the Mecha Koopa. Definitely the smartest play. Wanted to play safe. Not getting hit. But he would have been fine because the red coins were right there. But wall kicks will work again. Looked a little bit sketch though. That Mecha Koopa was kind of eyeing down Peace. But heading into bombless and heading into the last level, where Timo probably feels more secured on his lead right now. He did get 2 bombless hits. Not the fastest, but you know, you love to see it. You love to see the lead. And Peace missing first hit, unfortunately. Gonna have to be going for 2 backup bombless hits after this bomb. Not what he wanted, unfortunately. And a 656 from Timo. Nice first room again. Well, I do have to say, though there were some mistakes, Timo was a very good runner. And Peace is just finishing up with Bowser Jr. getting a 340. I'm not sure if he got another bombless hit. It did, like, I did look like as he was like finishing him off, so not quite sure. But Timo will be heading into the final room just about a bit, but definitely a bigger difference. But yeah. Unfortunately, seems like Peace did not really gain back any much time from Bombless, at least to my eyes. So, there's a much bigger difference now as Timo goes into the Bowser fight and Peace starts up a castle. Nice spin over Bowser, as that is the fastest way to get to the switch. And no safety spin from Peace. Nice A castle for both runners. But I'm sure Timo is majorly starving. Gonna be going for a little bit of a meal. And 6:55 pipe entry from Peace. Seemed a little bit late again. Yeah, unfortunately going to be missing the meal again. So definitely something that I think Timo is going to check back up on. Not sure what that fireball was, as it doesn't seem like that one will be continuing forward. But nice entrance from Peace, getting a 608. Yeah, as Timo heads off into escape. Oh, nice. Oh, 495. And a 25-41. GG's Timo. Taking game 2 as well. But Peace has played really well, so definitely cannot say that this was not a big difference. Many things happened. Timo did take a death in 1-1, leaving him 30 seconds behind, or 15 actually, 50 seconds behind. It was like 30. Yeah, but nonetheless, Peace will also be attempting the meal now, as I did not know he was starving, as we not see in game 1 he did not attempt it, but it seems like he also did not get a nice setup. Not sure what was wrong, but having a cleaner backup fireballs. But yes, and main unfortunate thing was that Peace did get hit at the literal end of 556. He did get 555, though no propeller, so that meant 5-4 was kind of the big major difference that made this race. Though Timo also getting 2 bombless hits. And a 26-52. GG's runners. Very good matchup. Very good match too. It was very close both games, but more game 2 was a bigger difference. with the unfortunate hit in 5-5. 5 tower. Yeah. Game 2 goes to Timo. GG's. Would the runners like to have an interview?
Hello.
Hello, peace.
uh,
GG's, bro.
what's
Unfortunate though in 5 tower. What's up?
will Timo not be joining?
I did submit an invite, so we will see. Yeah, what were your thoughts on the match?
I don't have too much to say about that. I had higher hopes.
And there's Timo.
I had.
Hi.
Hello, Timo.
Hello.
Hello, Timo. What those were your thoughts, piece? Just expected better.
Could have did a little better, I guess. I don't know. That was almost just like the match with Azord, I think, that I had, where we like matched up really well in round 1, and then round 2 kind of just like got sloppier. I just slipped up.
It's all right though. Don't blame you.
It's fine, I guess.
But Timo, what were your thoughts as you did win GG's again?
Thanks. GG to see you too. And the first race was good, even if I missed some level. But the death in 1-1 was very funny too.
Yeah.
You
That
died in
definitely
1-1?
He did die in
Yeah.
1-1, yeah.
I lost about 25 seconds.
Yeah.
Oh.
But, yeah, he kind of probably did prey on your downfall in 5T though.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was definitely a very good race to commentate. Guys, thank you. Had me on my edge of my chair most of the race, so
Yeah, I pulled up that second race during 5-4, and once he hit it, I was like, yeah, I'm probably not coming back from this.
Yeah, it was nice to see, but the unfortunate thing too was that he also hit 2 bombless hits. I didn't actually get to see. Did you hit any bombless hits?
Oh, did the playback freeze up on both of them?
Yeah. So
that's hilarious.
If you got bombless on game 2.
I got a super late third hit on both of them.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, I saw that in game 1, so that was nice. But all right, interesting to see for game 2. But yeah. But yeah, GG's guys, is that all we gotta say?
Yeah,
well,
thanks.
I don't know. My cannonball triples could have been a little better, you know. They were
a
little flawed. Right.
Yeah. Well, if that's all, thank you guys again.
Right.
And GG's, and have a great day.
Thanks.
Thank you guys. Yeah.